Hi mathematicians, in this video we're going to learn how to solve equations with variables on both sides. So remember, an equation has an equal sign and variable is a letter. So in this case, our variable is p, and when we're solving equations with variables on both sides, we want to separate our variables and our numbers onto two separate sides. So any term that has a variable, in this case any term with a p, we're going to put on the left side of the equals. So here's my equal sign, it's going on the left side. And anything that's just a number will go on the right. So now let's look. 6, is this a variable? No, there's no letter in this term. Now it's on the left side of the equals. To move it to the other side, this is going to move. But when we move it, we have to change the sign. We have to use the inverse. So if here we have positive 6, it becomes negative 6. Now we have negative 2p. Does that have a variable? Yes, it has p. So this is already on the variable side. So we're going to just put it down. Now, we still have this negative p on the right side. Negative p, does that have a variable? Yes, p is the variable. So we need to also move this to the other side. And to move it to the other side, we have to change the sign. So here it's negative, the inverse is positive. And make sure you put your equal sign down. So we have now negative 2p plus p. We can combine these because they both have p. Remember, in the front, there's a 1. So negative 2p plus 1p, we do negative 2 plus 1, negative 1, and we put our variable, equals negative 6. Now our p is not alone, it still has negative 1. So we need to divide negative 1 on both sides. And we get p equals negative 6 divide negative 1. Negative divide negative is positive, and 6 divide 1 is 6. So we get p equals 6 as our answer. Now there's another way we could do it that is a little bit faster. We could start with our equation, divide it at the equals, and we can put our numbers on the left and our variables on the right. The reason this might be easier is because there's only numbers on the left side and there's no numbers on the right side. So 6 we said is a number, it's just going to go down. So I'm going to put 6 here. The negative 2p is a variable, so this one needs to move to the other side. And if we move a negative to the other side, it becomes positive. So we're going to write 2p. And this p is on the variable side already, so we're just going to put it down. And make sure you have your equals. So we have 6 equals 2p minus p. So if we have 2p and we take away 1p, it's just p. So we have p equals 6. And we've solved the equation, because now p is by itself. It's a little bit simpler because we didn't have this negative. But both ways give you the same answer. P equals 6, 6 equals p. You can choose to do whichever way you would like. Good luck!